This is it, what? Cohiba lit, what? We got that yak up in the cup and getting bent, what? Put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic. This is it, what? That Chiba lit, what? You got some drink up in your cup and getting bent, what? So put some smoke in the air, this your shit, what? And raise your glasses if everything classic.
A talented fighter.
Two-time national amateur champion, 2012 U.S. Olympian.
This kid has all the goods, the intelligence, he's a smart fighter.
One pro loss to Gary Russell Jr. First fight after that, Jesus Rojas, he won that fight.
Great combination.
But he didn't make weight, so he missed out on winning a WBA belt. How he come back? JoJo Diaz changed everything in his life. Spiritually, emotionally, physically.
Diaz is moving up to 130 pounds.
Diaz on the attack.
Vicious.
Wow. Third world title shot.
That cut usually would discourage a boxer, but not Diaz. Farmer's shook.
I'm a warrior, man. I'm just gonna go out there and get the W.
Rakhimov, he kind of tested dirty his last fight, and I don't know how he got away with it. I seen in the videos he was able to sniff some salt before he knocked out his guy. What I heard as well was that they found some PEDs and a lot of stuff in his room as well. The trainers and everything were saying that it wasn't his and that it was theirs and all that bullshit. But it just gets me mad and gets me angry that people do that just to in order to win. Like, if you're gonna fight and if you're gonna go in there, man, don't go out and be a coward and cheat your way of victory, man, and really significantly hurt another human being and them not be able to go home to their families or anything like that. I think it's cowardice and I think it's bullshit. I know for damn well he's not gonna be doing this fight. We'll see if he has that power that he has in his previous fights come this fight without all that shit. I seen Rakhimov, he kind of
You were tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. It's Saturday, a bunch of boxing is coming on, so I'm happy. I'll be right there on the couch doing what I do. JoJo Diaz versus Shavkatdzhon Rakhimov. It's going down tonight on DAZN, and man, this fight is taking a turn over the past 24 hours. JoJo Diaz has been stripped of the IBF belt. The limit for this fight was 130 pounds. JoJo Diaz decided to come in at 133.6. He was also fined 20% of his purse. His purse is $500,000. 20% of that is $100,000. I didn't need a calculator for that. Haha. And 50,000 of that went to the commission, 50,000 of that went to Rakhimov. And because it was an IBF sanctioned fight, they had to weigh in this morning. It had to be under 140 pounds, which is 10 pounds beyond the 130 limit. Both guys came in under 140, so we do have a fight. JoJo Diaz was so far off with the weight, I think they told Rakhimov's team prior to the weigh-in that they were going to be off, and I would have guessed they probably worked out the terms before the weigh-in even happened. And I think I don't think it was a surprise to anyone that was there, but of course it was a surprise to us, the fans. Now, of course, there was a lot of talk about this after the news dropped. Of course, I went live on the channel with VP Shane, and big shout out to the VP. If you didn't hear that live, it's on the channel. Definitely go check it out. But Tevin Farmer had a lot to say about JoJo Diaz and him making weight, and karma was a bitch and all of that, because Tevin Farmer had a rematch clause and he never got his rematch, and MTK Global found a loophole or whatever the case may be and got JoJo Diaz out of that fight. Now, there's conflicting stories, but Tevin Farmer had some fun with it. He had some fun with it after it was announced that JoJo Diaz got stripped of the belt because he came in overweight. This is not the first time JoJo Diaz has come in overweight. It's not the first time he's had issues. This is the second time he came in overweight for a title fight. He has management issues. He was signed with a previous company before he went over to MTK Global. That's in court. So it's just a lot going on. And then he has the Tevin Farmer thing hanging over his head. And then he has Rakhimov tonight. So JoJo Diaz has not made his situation easy, has not made his boxing life easy at this point. But this is still a good fight. And you heard the video that I played before I started talking, and there's a lot of questions about Rakhimov as well. In his last fight, it's rumored that he used smelling salts. It's also rumored that he had PEDs found in his locker room. And I'm not the type of person where something happens and then after a couple days I forget about it. I don't know if that's still under investigation, but if it's not, it needs to be. And if it did go through an investigation, we need to know the results. The results need to be announced. Like, that's serious, very serious. The fact that all of that allegedly happened and he still has a chance as at a title tonight, you know, it says something. But you know, I guess you're innocent until proven guilty, and you know, we got to go from there. So Rakhimov is known for his power, come forward style, but with the rumors from the last fight, we don't know if that power is natural. And you know, I think it's not wrong to assume that. You know what I'm saying? But Rakhimov has the opportunity tonight to prove that, you know, the power is real, because I know with JoJo Diaz being affiliated with MTK Global, I know it ain't no damn way, it ain't no way that it's going to be some smelling salts, there's going to be some PEDs, and there's going to be some funny stuff going on. So Rakhimov going to come into this ring on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really curious to see what Rakhimov does in this fight. Now with JoJo Diaz, what JoJo is going to have to do is he's going to have to fight like 3 to 4 different styles tonight. He's going to have to pick times where he's just going to have to box and move around the ring. It's going to be times he's going to have to plant his feet and let Rakhimov know he is willing to wrestle with him on the inside. There's going to be spots where he's going to turn it to the counter puncher and let him know that he can't just throw whatever he wants whenever he wants. And there's going to be times he's just going to have to pot shot, control the distance and pot shot. So JoJo Diaz is going to have to show an overall game to get a win over Rakhimov. This is a good fight. This is a really good style matchup. And I think JoJo does feel some type of way over what happened in the last fight with Rakhimov and the rumors of, cheating and PEDs and things like that. JoJo can't let the emotions get the best of him. We don't know what kind of shape JoJo was in because he came in overweight. We don't know if he was trying to kill himself to make 130. We don't know what effect it had on him not being able to come in over 140 this morning. So there's a lot of questions with this fight. From a betting standpoint, I wouldn't even touch this fight. I wouldn't touch this fight. I know I communicate with a lot of people when it comes down to who they should take in terms of betting on boxing, but I wouldn't touch this fight with a pole, like, for real. It's just too many variables, that done went left with this fight. If I had to guess, I'll keep my same prediction, JoJo Diaz by decision, but I don't feel comfortable even saying that. And to wrap this topic up, as far as Tevin Farmer is concerned, a lot of people saying this is karma for JoJo Diaz. And it's just a lot of slimy stuff going on in boxing. But for Tevin Farmer, I think he should be rooting for JoJo Diaz tonight, because if JoJo Diaz wins, that means the belt is vacant, and I'm almost sure to make sure there's no legal issues or nobody gets sued, I can almost guarantee you that Tevin Farmer would be in a vacant title match for that IBF belt at 130 pounds, kind of to rectify what happened with JoJo Diaz and MTK Global. Because if Rakhimov win, you don't know what direction Rakhimov is going to try to go in, or what Rakhimov team is going to try to do. Whether they want the Tevin Farmer fight, or whether they're going to try to delay it or postpone it, or just try to duck it completely. Tevin Farmer had the rematch clause with JoJo Diaz, not Rakhimov, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But you know, your boy is going to be tuned in, watching every second of this. When there's a Saturday and there's a bunch of cars, a bunch of fights, man, I'm in my safe haven, man. Like I'm in boxing heaven, man, so it's all good. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.